5 years ago, Mitch McConnell electrified a nation by posting 2 minutes and 22 seconds of high-definition video footage of him smiling and just going about his daily life. But the Senate Majority Leader wasn't the first candidate to do it, and certainly won't be the last. Campaign finance laws prohibit candidates from coordinating with outside groups, so people have found creative ways to work together without actually working together. The 2019 special election in North Carolina was a good example of McConnelling at work. 17 Republicans faced off to replace the late Walter Jones in a Republican district. At first glance, posting 1 minute and 42 seconds of silent B-roll might not have looked like the best way for accountant Celeste Carnes to break away from the rest of the GOP field, but it's the most recent example of what McConnell did and an increasingly common tactic. The practice became widely known as McConnelling when Jon Stewart in The Daily Show did a segment on the Kentucky Republicans' B-roll.
It just keeps getting better and better. It's got everything. It's got McConnell's running a board meeting. He's walking around, he's talking, he's frisking some of his younger voters.
But roll call readers knew about the strategy a month earlier when I wrote about Democratic candidates such as Bruce Braley and Mark Begich doing it. It's fairly easy to make a negative ad without coordinating when the only requirements are some opposition research, a grainy picture of the opponent, and some ominous music.
Senate Majority PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
But gathering material for positive ads can be more difficult without working with the candidate for video shoots, interviews, or long walks in the park with regular people. The strategy isn't particularly complicated. On April 10th, Celeste for Congress uploaded B-roll video to the campaign YouTube page. A week later, Awake Carolina went on television with an ad featuring footage from the campaign B-roll.
They solve problems. Celeste Cairns is a CPA, pro-lifer, military wife, and mother, married for years to her Green Beret. Celeste is unlike the rest. Awake Carolina paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising.
She really likes being in front of water fountains. Then, Club for Growth Action, another outside group, went on the air with an ad of its own, also featuring footage from the campaign B-roll, smiling next to flags. Because the B-roll video was public and the ad was not directed by the campaign, it's not violating the law. Carnes wasn't the only one in the North Carolina race who received help from outside groups. Pediatrician Joan Perry received support from Winning for Women Action Fund, and it's a good example of why the execution of the strategy is important. Because it doesn't appear Perry uploaded B-roll footage, the outside group had to be more creative when editing out logos and using shots without any markings. That's why it's important to upload HD footage that isn't encumbered by anything. McConnelling doesn't guarantee success. Carnes finished 9th, and the Democrats mentioned in 2014 also lost. While it might be discouraging to learn about the creative ways Republicans and Democrats get around coordination laws, the trend of candidates and politicians releasing videos without any talking has some appeal.
Because it's fun as Give me another one.